Hi guys, my name is Ishan Prasad and a quick explanation about the vlog you're about to watch. So middle college starting up is a weird process. First, it takes 3 weeks to start up. And this is all three. This is a 3-week spanning vlog. And here's why. Because the first week is preparatory. That is you preparing and also going to your English teacher's boot camp, which I will explain later. It's basically an optional writing program, but not going is like shooting yourself in the leg and then going to a wrestle. Bad idea. First week is boot camp. Second week, high school classes start. That's English and history only. Third week, college classes start. So it's all 3 weeks all together. School starts tomorrow. Started my first middle college class. Okay, I'm sorry. This is intense. Class starts in half an hour. We're here. I have to go. Hi, everybody.
Please hang up and try again.
And today I just started my first middle college class. That is a lie, actually. So I didn't vlog this, but in the summer we had one little 3-week class that we did. The reason I didn't vlog it was because it was actually a very intensive class. Obviously, they were compressing an entire semester into 3 weeks. It honestly wasn't that interesting. I don't know. It was basically a class called College Success. And what it's about is things like transferability of degrees, retention, professor relationships, basically just like tools you need to be successful in college. So there wasn't much to vlog, in all honesty. I probably should have, I'm sorry, but I was also new to it myself and I wanted to get a little bit more familiar with it. And then a day turned into a week, turned into 3 weeks. It was literally that fast. Let's see, what else do I want to say? We started something, me and a couple friends who met through counseling, or summer counseling, the class. We started a Discord for all of middle college, juniors specifically, and it's actually become really explosive. It's become super successful. People are coordinating projects and working together and studying together, and it's become this whole initiative. Now even we have some of our teachers or counselors supporting us, so I'll do more on that later. Right now, what I want to talk about is today we just had what's called boot camp. This is an optional 3-day class that our English teacher is very nice to host 1 week before school starts. It's completely optional unless your acceptance mandated that you go, which most of ours didn't. And basically it's an hour long over Zoom. There's no homework. It's just going over certain English concepts to help you be a little bit ahead for the year and make sure that you walked away from your sophomore year with all the skills that you were supposed to have, which makes sense given that we're all coming from different districts, different teachers, different schools. Standards could be a little iffy. So this kind of is a way to help bring everyone to the same page before we start. And I think it's helpful, especially since English is a much more fundamental class than, say, history. History is important, don't get me wrong, but English is a skill that you're going to be employing in all of your classes, whereas history, not so much. Which makes sense why they put a huge importance on it for middle college students, especially since now they're expected to perform at college level English standards. I'm ranting and I hate that, so I'm sorry. I met a lot of people. It was fun. I talked to Mr. Hancock. He's our English teacher. He's amazing. One thing I will say about him, and I don't mean to be mean because he is so nice, but he has this lovely habit of never showing his eyes. He positions his camera something like this so that you can see him talking all the time, and then just you get fleeting looks of his eyes and then he looks back up, and this is how he does an entire lecture, and it's kind of annoying but also kind of funny. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry that I didn't vlog sooner. I woke up late and I just rushed to get in on time, so I apologize. It's not 12 o'clock. You know what? I'm just gonna get back to you after I eat lunch. We have some preparatory stuff to be doing, not just for boot camp, but for middle college. Now that the first day is over, I definitely want to review my notes from today. I ordered my textbooks early for both my college classes this semester because I want to not get ahead, but skim through, look at concepts, maybe get a preliminary understanding, you know what I mean? Make it a little bit easier on myself, give myself a small leg up. I'll see you soon, and we'll discuss how if you have some extra time, like the week before school starts, it's not necessarily a bad idea to start employing that time towards a productive use, like preparing yourself. And I will show you how I do that. I'm new to this too. I'm used to high school classes where you don't really get to do that because they don't really tell you anything before school starts. You walk in the first day with open expectations. Here, they're like, here's the textbook we'll be using, here's the curriculum we'll be following, here are all the student learning outcomes for the class. Like, they'll post the syllabus ahead of time. So you have a lot more information that you can work off of, like, in the weeks leading up to it. So if you have extra time in the week before your classes start, why don't we go over productive ways to use it? Oh, I'm sorry. Productive ways to use it. That's all for now. I will see you soon. My teacher just sent us out the entire semester's worth of agendas and notes, and I'm actually going through right now and separating them day by day and adding sheets in for me to take notes on, because I know that I'm far more likely to take notes when it's like ready for me and set up and I don't have to do it on that day. So that is one tip I have for you on how to best prepare yourself, and I will show you what I'm doing in a second. Screen recording. So this is my screen, and I'm gonna remove my finger, and basically I just got the first day. Now we're doing the second day, and we're just gonna keep separating them out, and then we'll put them all in one note. School starts tomorrow. Middle college starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is our first English history block. I am scared. It's in person. It is like one of my first like fully in-person classes in a really, really long time, and so it's very nerve-wracking. I spent tonight going through my notes, reading syllabuses, sending out emails, finding my textbooks, stuff like that, like resources. Right now I just plugged in all my devices for the night, which are really a lot of things that need to get charged. My laptop needs to get charged, my phone needs to get charged, my iPad needs to get charged, my keyboard needs to get charged, my stylus needs to get charged, my AirPods need to get charged. That's it. But like, that's a lot. Oh, my car too. My car needs to get charged. I need to go check on my car, actually. I'll check through the app. I need to go check that my car is charging so that I can drive to school tomorrow. I still have to pack my bag. I can't think right now. I know that if I try to pack it right now, I'm not going to be able to make everything. It's already like 1:30 a.m. and I'm feeling really tired. So I think that my best course of action, even though I'm not like completely done, is to just go to sleep, wake up early, because we don't have to leave until like 11 a.m. tomorrow. And like, you know, we're going to have time. Like if we wake up at like 8, we can get ready, and we're going to have like plenty of time to like clean up the house, make this a nice, conducive working space, and, you know, calmly get to school, right? Right? Okay, you know what? I've made a decision. I have to stick with it, even if I start to doubt myself, which is going to happen no matter what. So good night. I love you. I will check in with you guys in the morning. It is 10:45. We leave the house in 1 hour, and I will tell you that I took way longer than I should have to get ready. That said, we're now dressed. We're going to clean up the space a little bit, and I'll see you in an hour when it's time to go. Just going to show you real quick that I did, in fact, despite being nervous and needing to get ready, I did in fact clean. I always leave the windows down when I'm away, just because the sun shines like directly into my window, and then it heats up this room, and I don't like that. So I'll roll it back up when I like actually come back home, but I did clean the space. Hey y'all, so I just realized I have like an extra 5 minutes before I really gotta leave, so if I can put you here. I'm going to wipe down my devices because I have like 5 minutes, and why not, you know? While I do that, why don't we talk a little bit about how COVID works with the middle college program. So first of all, we are required to social distance and wear masks regardless of vaccination status, even though I think most of the people that we've met so far have all attested to being vaccinated. Because of Delta variant and other factors, West Valley just doesn't want people to stop maintaining distancing or masking, etc., which is okay. We get it. You know, we're grateful to have in-person classes. Anyway, so what are the guidances in place? What are like the special things we're doing before COVID, and how does that affect my day-to-day life? Well, first of all, you should know only our middle college classes are in person. So that is our English and history classes, which are at the high school level, which they teach you. They basically stole a teacher from the Las Gatos district and a teacher from the Campbell district, one for English, one for history, and they stole them specifically for middle college students, and they just teach the middle college history and English classes that are required at the West Valley campus, so that we can teach all the necessary curriculum without having to go back to our home high schools for anything. And so that's how that works. We've met both of them. They're very, very nice people. So aside from the fact that a lot of classes are still online, if you are going in person, what does that look like? Well, aside from masking, which you have to do, and distancing, we have something called the WVC Go app. Basically, every day that you plan on coming into school, you have to fill out this little screener that basically just asks about COVID symptoms, if you've been in contact with someone who has had COVID, et cetera, et cetera. And if it determines your answers are, sufficiently safe, it gives you a big green check mark that you can present at the door or at the building entrance, etc. I did not realize that this speech would not take up as much time as I thought it would, and I'm still wiping down stuff. So, why don't I just talk about other things? Am I nervous? Yeah? I mean, in-person classes are more confrontational than online classes. There's no, escaping the fact that you're right there, And that can be socially triggering, I'll be honest. I am a bit nervous. Not so much because of the work. I'm more nervous about, seeing other people my age, at the college. Yeah, it just feels a little odd, but I'm sure that, once I go in once or twice, it'll be a lot more comfortable and I might get used to it pretty fast. And I think I'm gonna like it. So, fingers crossed, because we signed a contract. There's no getting out of it now. I'm required to stay in the program for a year. And even then, even if I didn't necessarily love it, I know that it's going to be, where my goals are at. So, I want to push through it, despite potential discomforts. That said, it is now time to leave it. I love you all. Goodbye. We're here. I have to go, but I'll tell you how it goes later. Just got home. Hi. It's 11:30 at night. I'm sorry for not getting back to you earlier, but we're here, and it's time to go to sleep. But first, we have to do device plug-in for the night, which, if you don't know, is a whole ordeal in and of itself. Basically, I need to, plug everything in, because everything will be used tomorrow. And as much as I love being paperless, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't change it for the world. As much as I love being paperless, paper doesn't need to be charged. All right, y'all, it's 10:50 and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna catch you up real quick. So I had a meeting with my counselor at 9 and it didn't work because of techno stuff. I don't even know anymore. He said he was gonna talk to a tech guy, so we rescheduled it for 11, which is in 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm studying because we have lecture in 2 hours for history, and then English, I don't have to prep anything yet. So I have to take notes on 4 different articles right now that she sent out. I'm stressed. I'm really stressed because I have 10 minutes to do this, and then after the meeting I might have 15, but not a lot. And I guess I could take more notes once I get to West Valley if I go there quickly, but I want to get a majority of it done. Okay, we love these days. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm sorry. This is intense. I'm rushing. Done with our meeting. Done taking pre-lecture notes. Time to drive to school. Talk to you guys later. I'm excited. All right, having learned from previous trial and error, I decided to park closer to my actual classroom rather than at the front of the school, because I do actually have a parking permit. That said, it's actually not relevant. I could literally pull over on the side of the road and even in a no parking zone, because if you don't know, I have a permit, not a license. So I always drive here with my dad, and then he just takes the car with him and picks me up later. So that's what I'm doing right now. In November, I'm scheduled to take my first driver's test. Hopefully I pass, and then I'll be able to just come here on my own, which I'm very hopeful for, because my schedule gets hectic and I feel bad asking other people to just drive me around all the time. It's not like a normal school schedule at all, so please consider that. Can you arrange transportation with yourself if you decide to go to middle college? Because it will be like a normal work, college schedule. It won't be like a school schedule where you can get dropped off and picked up just like once a day. No, you're gonna have classes scattered about everywhere, and it's gonna require heavy amounts of transportation. So most ideally, if you decide to go to middle college, get your permit as soon as you're eligible, get your license as soon as you're eligible, because you want to have as little time as possible needing others to transport you. Or if you live in walking distance of the college, that's great. Not all people have that luxury, but if you do, that's great. But yeah, arranging your own transportation could be a very big thing. The other kind of sucky part is, because of COVID, the campus was shut down for the summer, and next week they'll open up again because the fall they're back in person. So, like, we have classes for middle college starting a week before the college classes. By that I mean the high school classes start a week before the college classes. And the problem is, like, we still have to go to class in person, but all of the campus resources that you could normally use, like hanging out in the library or in the campus center or grabbing a coffee, you can't do that right now because it's all closed. So it's a little bit frustrating, but what can you do? I have a more direct pathway now that I know exactly where it is, because I always knew LASS, but last time I approached it from like the sideway because I was trying to approach the front of the building. I didn't know that my class was like on the side of the building. So now I do. Hi everybody. Just got out of English at 3:30 and I'm walking down the path. So Dad's already here to pick me up and I have a doctor's appointment at 4. I do not appreciate the close scheduling, but the next appointment was like not for a while, so I took it. It's at home, it's telehealth, but like I have to get home and get ready. So I apologize for this very brief check-in, and I apologize for basically like scrambling right now. All right, hi, I did not have a chance to vlog yet today. I had a meeting with my counselor. We are leaving. Today my dad's driving because we're a little bit late and I'm a slower driver. Class starts in half an hour and we're heading to West Valley. Fun. Okay, we're home and I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. Hi, it's 5 o'clock and I'm gonna sit down and get some work done. First day of chemistry online. Okay, I have been working all day and it's 3 o'clock right now. I'm taking a quick break because I just finished something a little bit earlier than I had to, and that feels great. And by a little bit, I mean like 20 minutes, but like that feels great, okay? Like I had this block set aside until 3:30 and I just finished at like 3:10. I got time. I can take a break before my next thing, which feels great. I had to write a document. A big document, by the way. It turned out to be 39 freaking pages. So I want to talk about something for college. In general, not just middle college, like college in general, but this actually applies to my high school class, not to my college classes. You don't have to do all the readings. Do them the first few days for like a week, and then you'll quickly realize which readings are important and which ones aren't, which ones just aren't really touched upon, aren't tested on. Personally, I don't need that much of a background to be able to create meaningful discussion. But knowing you and knowing your class is the key to passing. Just saying. Okay, see ya. Okay, hello. We got candy and coffee. So this is where the English and history class is. It's really just normal college classrooms that they put our high school classes in. They're nothing. Quick chat. I never realized this about myself, but my mom just pointed it out. And what she said was, you can tell right away if I'm going to school that day or if I'm online based on how I'm dressed. Hi everybody. So, announcement time. I think after filming this, I realized I'm not the vlog type. I still want to encourage people to find, personal academic paths, and I want to encourage people to learn more about middle college and everything that I do. But I don't think vlogs are the way to do it. I still want to vlog special things like a finals week or startup week or applying to colleges, stuff like that. But I don't think that regular weekly vlogs are going to be my thing. But here's my idea. Why don't I do like different videos that show aspects of my life, but not really like, I guess, just day by days? Because I find myself either struggling to fill in the time or feeling like I'm editing so much stuff out that's just irrelevant. And either way, it's not good. So I think videos like, how do I keep myself organized? How do I study for tests? What's in my bag? Those kind of videos that teach you about my lifestyle and hopefully encourage you to find your own academic path might just be a little bit easier for both of us to both understand and for me to make. So I think that that's going to be my thing, and I still want to do like regular uploads, so I'm thinking maybe like once a week, Friday, 5 p.m. Hope that works, and if there's ever a change, I will let you guys know. That's it for now, guys. I will see you later.